Now, please tell me about yourselves.
So my name's Erika Woelfel. I'm Vice President of Color at Behr Paint.
And I'm Sarah Fishburne, the Director of Trend and Design for the Home Depot.
Now, how did you guys become experts in DIY and painting?
I went to college for it and have been in design firms and working in the trade for almost 20 years.
And I've also been working in the paint industry for well over 20 years.
Now, where are you both from and where do you live now?
I'm in Orange County, California.
And where are you originally from?
Oh, I'm originally from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Ah, big temperature difference there for you.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm an Atlanta local girl working in a local Atlanta company.
Great. Now, so what are some mistakes that people do when it comes to color?
Oh my goodness. One of the mistakes we were just talking about earlier is like if you're selecting a new color, one of the things that you need to do, especially if it's for paint, is to bring a sample home and test it on your walls. Look at it under different light sources.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the number one things that it's one of the steps in that selection, that narrowing process, is looking at your color in your own home lighting. Natural daylight, evening light, cloudy days,
absolutely,
near a window.
Right.
Make sure you view it under different light sources.
And sometimes I pick the paint first, and I would say pick it on the end, and because there's so many thousands of colors to choose from, sometimes you're locking yourself into a shade before you pick the product.
Yes.
Now, which are some tools or equipment that people need if they're going to repaint their own space?
Yeah, that's a great one because, paint is going to make a huge impact into any room. But before you get started, you definitely want the right tools because you don't want to have to do it again. So that's why we partnered the merchants at the Home Depot with Behr to create Marquee Paint, which is truly an innovative product that is a all-in-one coating that you can paint a room in 1 hour where it typically takes 3 hours. And this is exclusive to the Home Depot.
Now, do you think accent walls are a good idea or a bad idea?
I think they're a great way to bring in your favorite color. If you're trying to make a change, you're trying to make an update, refresh a room, an accent wall is still a great way to go. Yes, it creates a focal point.
Yeah, and I like to use an accent wall. Think about your ceiling. That can be your accent wall, and that can make a huge design detail. That's your fifth wall, so don't forget that ceiling.
Now, what are the terms for finished paints like matte, gloss, etc. mean?
Those are related to sheen and finish, and so a flat, like a matte sheen, is going to hide mistakes. It's going to hide imperfections in the wall. If you're painting a kitchen or a bathroom, you might want something with a little bit more resistance. You're looking at an eggshell or a semi-gloss, and a high gloss is something special and unique that we're looking at to add more texture and dimensionality and kind of that reflective surface quality to a wall, especially an accent wall, or you can even put a higher gloss up on the ceiling overhead to create some visual interest.
Yeah, and playing with sheens is a great way to add a design detail that people don't always think about. So you can keep in the same color, but highlight with some sheens. Yeah.
Yes.
So would you recommend that people play with it in their house using different kinds of finishes, or stick with one?
I think you can do
mix
both.
it up.
I think you can definitely play with it. There are ways you can get testers. We do have it in multiple sheens, and I would definitely try and see which one you kind of gravitate and how the traffic is in that area.
Yeah.
Which finishes are easiest to clean?
I would say a little bit more of the glossier finish, an eggshell, a satin. Yes, something with a little bit of a higher sheen might be easier to finish or to clean.
Now, what are things people should consider when repainting the outside of their homes?
Oh my goodness, there's a lot of considerations there.
Cleaning.
Make sure you clean your surface.
So the paint
so it applies, applies better.
I think the biggest thing is back to testing the color. A lot of people they think about testing it inside their home, but they don't always think about testing it outside the home to make sure they have the right color. Because outside with all that natural light and in cloudy days, colors take on complete different characteristics.
That's right.
Now, how should people be prepared to clean the walls, painted walls?
I mean, you can pressure wash if it's exterior.
Yes.
A lot of times you just take water and soap with a sponge, and you just make sure that there's no added dust or cobwebs that you haven't gotten, just to make sure that it's going to have a clean surface.
Yeah, a good, clean surface.
Now, what are trends with color this year?
So this year, we are looking at colors that help you create a sanctuary, kind of restore, help you relax. We have very busy, stressful lives, so we're trying to be mindful about bringing colors in that help calm us down. So we're promoting a color this year from our new 2018 trend palette called In the Moment. And In the Moment, color of the year, is one of those relaxing, rejuvenating colors. It's a great balance between blue and green and gray. You can use it in many different areas of the house. You can use it in your kitchen. You can use it in your bathroom to create kind of that spa-like feeling. You can use it in your bedroom to promote a better night's sleep. That's why we're really, really excited about that.
Great
to create
outside.
that, and it's great outside as well. Very, very flexible, timeless color, In the Moment.
Now, why are Behr Paint so good?
We love their quality, we love their performance, they're at a great price point, and they're available at the Home Depot. Very, very accessible, very available.
Where can people learn more information?
More information on trends, you can go to Behr.com. There's a trend article that outlines how to use these colors in different rooms. And when you're ready to buy your paint and start your project again, Home Depot is the place to shop for these colors.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, once you finish, kind of picking that paint, just finish off the room. And that's a great time to update the other pieces in the room by starting with neutral flooring, updating maybe your cocktail table. We have great affordable collection with Home Decorators Collection. And then wrap it up and finish and maybe update that lighting in that room.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you very much for these tips. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.